Welcome back to the CryptoWorld channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and what I have right here is a brand new Bitcoin chart, but I'll be talking about that in just a moment. First, let's take a quick look at the 12-hour Bitcoin chart. And currently, the 12-hour parabolic stopper inverse indicator is still in the green, which is technically a bullish signal, but keep in mind, in order to back up this bullish signal, we also need to see the price oscillators, so that's the RSI and the MACD in particular, start trending to the upside as well, which we're not really seeing at the moment on the 12-hour time frame. In fact, between these three indicators on this time frame, we've got one bullish signal. The MACD is now technically in the red, so one bearish signal, and the RSI is pretty much going exactly sideways. So essentially, if you're talking about the shorter term Bitcoin price action, right now we're looking relatively neutral, so I would expect more sideways price action. As I said yesterday and over the past one day, obviously we have seen a lot of sideways price action, but despite the Bitcoin price in the shorter term being relatively neutral, the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index today and yesterday were both in extreme fear, which basically means there's a lot of people in the market right now that are either panicking or bearish on the Bitcoin price. And generally speaking, the further we go into extreme fear, the more likely we're getting closer to some sort of local bottom in the Bitcoin price. And this, of course, happened just 1 week ago. We were at extreme fear. And if you're looking at that point on the chart, that was right around here, just before a decent bullish move in the shorter term. Now talking about some slightly larger timeframes, which is, of course, talking about the slightly longer term. This is the daily time frame. And of course, we're still forming higher lows in the Bitcoin price, but at the same time, we've just seen our first lower high in the Bitcoin price on the daily time frame over the past 2 months approximately. And you can clearly see in both the price and the RSI and the MACD, currently the Bitcoin price is just consolidating within a converging range. So basically, this sideways price action that we are experiencing is just the calm before the storm, because anytime Bitcoin is coiling up like this into a tightening range, especially in the price oscillators as well, that is usually gearing up for another massive move in the Bitcoin price as soon as we either break support or resistance. And this level of support, if you're going off the daily candle closes, is coming in at around 38,000 approximately, and this level of resistance is coming in at around 45 to 46,000. But if you're going off the actual Bitcoin lows, the bottom of these candle wicks right here, then this line of support is coming in at around 35,000 approximately. So we've got very important support at around 38,000 and 35,000, and very important resistance at around 45 to 46,000. So it's pretty simple. The moment the Bitcoin price either breaks below support or above resistance, that will help determine the next major move in the Bitcoin price. But as the Bitcoin price is breaking one of those importance levels, we also need to see confluence in the price oscillators. So that means that the Bitcoin price oscillators also need to be breaking in a similar direction in order to confirm the next major trend on the daily time frame, because over the past 2 months, the trend has basically just been sideways. Now checking out this Bitcoin chart right here, what we have at the bottom of the screen is the Bitcoin short positions on the Bitfinex exchange on the daily time frame. And for those of you that watched my last Bitcoin update video, you would already know about these short positions right here. But basically what we saw just yesterday was a massive increase in the Bitcoin short positions on this particular exchange. But this orange line here is the Bitcoin price on the daily time frame. And when you lay out the Bitcoin price and the Bitcoin short positions on the Bitfinex exchange on the same chart like this, it becomes very easy to understand what a lot of short positions means for the Bitcoin price and what a low amount of short positions means for the Bitcoin price. And so basically what we normally see is a lot of Bitcoin short positions whenever the Bitcoin price is starting to bottom out, because obviously towards the Bitcoin bottom, that is the point where we would have experienced the most bearish price action. And so at that stage in the market, that is when the majority start flipping very bearish and betting on the Bitcoin price going even lower. Those are all signs on the chart that we are at some sort of Bitcoin bottom, or at least very close to a Bitcoin bottom. And then the complete opposite of that is, of course, when the Bitcoin short positions are at their record low levels. And during those times in the market, the majority is bullish on the Bitcoin price, and we start entering into greed and extreme greed on this Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index. But usually those are the signs that we're at some sort of Bitcoin top. So essentially when the bears are least greedy during these time periods right here, they are the best times to take some profits off the table. But then during the times where we see a lot of bears start getting greedy, entering into a lot of Bitcoin short positions, according to history, those are usually some of the best opportunities to actually accumulate more Bitcoin. And I want to make it clear that that is not financial advice. I'm just simply sharing what is on the public chart and letting you know what the data says. And if you're looking at the 3-day Bitcoin chart, nothing much has changed over the past 1 to 2 months approximately. Technically speaking, the 3-day Bitcoin RSI is trending to the upside because we're seeing higher highs and higher lows. And at the same time, we're seeing the 3-day Bitcoin MACD also trend to the upside with the histogram sitting in the green. But as I've mentioned quite a lot recently on the channel, the MACD is not showing a lot of momentum on the 3-day chart, which is one of the reasons reasons why we are still playing out sideways price action in the Bitcoin price. But technically speaking, having both of these price oscillators trend to the upside, even though we're not seeing much momentum, these are still more bullish than they are bearish. But I want to make it clear that we still need to see a confirmed breakout above 45 to 46,000 in order to confirm a further recovery back to the upside. But anyway, if you found this video useful, make sure to leave a like down below. And if you're new to the channel, you might as well subscribe with notifications turned on for more updates just like this every single day. And if you want to make more money in crypto, whether or not prices are going up or down, for example, you could be trading these short-term movements, or you could simply be earning passive income on your crypto no matter what direction the market is going, then these two videos popping up right here are definitely for you. But anyway, that is it for this update. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.